Then, be that as it may, now, when I listen to most of the leadership, especially from Azimio, it keeps sounding as though someone is really awaiting a collapse of government. And I don't know then who is supposed to benefit. It keeps sounding like someone wants the country to go down. Because I was very disappointed when the DAP party leader was warning and saying joining government is going to help William Ruto. And then I asked myself, helping William Ruto how? Because at the end of the day, all of us are in this republic. And what matters for me, therefore, and for most of the Kenyans of goodwill is we must be able to retain the republic. There must be a country to be governed. There must be a country for Mheshimiwa to continue leading his constituency. There must be a country for businesses to thrive. There must be a country for us to have this conversation. But we keep looking as though everyone is telling me, let us not join government because we will help President William Ruto. And then I ask myself, help him to do what exactly? Because at the end of the day, we must be able to understand that the country has a leadership. And we are in a time of a crisis. And although I told you that in times of a crisis, it is only necessary and right that all leaders, all our senior leadership must put their hands on deck. This is the time when it stops being about opposition and the other, and it becomes about the country moving forward. Raila Odinga previously, and I agree, that he has been able to make several decisions. And remember, the Gen Z protest started, he really was leaning towards the protest until it came to a time when things went way overboard, when now it was necessary for all hands to come on deck. And I think that is what Raila Odinga has just been able to do. That he's been able to put the republic first. And sometimes as a leader, it is not always about how you are led by populism and making populist decisions. Sometimes you must make the right decision for your people. And I think that is what Raila Odinga has been able to do. When you are able to compare him with the other leaders, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka is a leader who, at the heart of the post-election violence, was able to join and become a vice president. At that time, it was a very convenient decision for him to make. Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka has been the co-chair of the NADCO report. That was basically a dialogue. And it's in this report that part of the recommendations were increasing the number of offices, creating the offices of the opposition leaders. So for me, when I look at the line thought of argument today, that Honorable Kalonzo, Kioni, and Eugene Wamalwa are making, for me, I don't think they are very honest. They're basically just increasing their level of demand and their level of relevance in the entire conversation, because that is what I have been able to see them do previously. Remember, during even the formation of the NADCO report and the dialogue process, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, and Jeremiah Kioni still were opposed to the formation of NADCO. But once Kalonzo Musyoka was made co-chair and Honorable Jeremiah Kioni was made head of the technical team, they were able to join. So for me, it's just about increasing their level of bargain and not necessarily an honest conversation about the needs and the demands of the Gen Z. These are people who are just using this crisis for personal political gains. And although there is nothing